Untitled here, and welcome to another WTFacts video.
My tiger has been with me many years.
Hello community, today we'll check out the new hero Irithel and see what her skills are all about, and aside from that we'll check how items work with her passive. So let's start with her skills and her passive. Her passive is called Jungle Heart. This allows her to move and attack at the same time, and each of her attacks shoots 3 arrows, dealing 3 separate hits. Not bad, right? As for every other marksman, you would have to stop a bit to do an attack. With Irithel, you can move around and never worry about positioning and attacking at the same time. So you can use this attack and move away from your enemy at the same time, right? And of course, you can also chase slow enemy heroes with this as well. The only drawback here, and I think Moonton also mentioned this, is that her basic attacks only deal 45% of her total physical damage. So that's still pretty good. You add those 3 attacks that deal 45% damage, and then you go over 100%. Aside from that, your attack is slower in general compared to other marksmen. So Irithel might have the slowest basic attack or starting basic attacks versus every marksman in Mobile Legends. So aside from that, I tested her passive against Windtalker's passive. As you can see, it won't trigger with 2 basic attacks or 6 hits from her passive. You will still need to complete 4 attacks or 12 hits on the target to trigger the passive on your 5th attack. And here you can also see that Demon Hunter's Sword's passive only triggers once per attack. Otherwise, that would be overpowered if each of those hits reduce your enemy's max HP by 10%. Now, the good thing about this passive is each of her basic attack hit on the enemy can critical strike separately. So this means that an item like Scarlet Phantom would be perfect for her, since it gives her much needed attack speed, and each hit with her 3 basic attacks has a chance to trigger the item's passive, giving her more attack speed. And yeah, as you may already know, the more you attack, the more chance you get a critical strike. So that's pretty good. Now, let's talk about her other skills. Irithel's first skill is called Strafe. It deals damage in a cone area in front of you and reduces the enemy's armor for a few seconds. So this is pretty good since you can also cast this without needing to stop. Unlike other spells that has a casting animation, with this you can keep moving and throw it on your enemies. The bad side of this spell is it does not hit enemies that are close to you. There's a gap between you and the skill's max range where arrows won't fall. So you need to distance yourself from your enemy if you're going to hit them. Skill 2. Force of the Queen. Your cat Leo roars and deals damage to everyone in a huge area around you and slows them down by 80% for 2 seconds. So 80% is one of the highest slows in the game. That's very good. And I think this is a better skill to level up versus the first skill, because aside from dealing almost the same damage as Irithel's skill 1, Leo's roar costs less mana, has a shorter cooldown, and hits everyone whether they are near or far. Skill 3. Heavy Crossbow. You and your cat leap to the direction of your choice, and for 15 seconds you change your basic attack from 3 hits to 1 hit with area explosion. 15 seconds is a very long time and can outlast a full team fight. I like this skill because you can use it to escape, chase. Each of your basic attack will deal damage to multiple enemies if they're sticking together. So what is the main thing you're paying for if you're gonna buy Irithel versus other marksmen? 2 things. The ability to attack while moving. It's very good because you can avoid taking hits from most jungle monsters while attacking them or while you're jungling, and non-ranged enemy heroes will have a hard time dueling with you since you can slow them down with your skill 2 and maintain your distance while you continuously attack them. And aside from that, you're gonna be riding a huge ass saber-toothed tiger. So how cool is that? Overall, for builds, I would suggest getting attack speed and crit items for her, since that's where most of her weakness is, and you need to cover that. And of course, getting damage after having enough attack speed after that. So that is it, guys. I hope this helps you in deciding if you want to buy this new hero or not. If you have any questions or anything you want to add to help our community in deciding, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you found this useful. Again, my name is Untitled, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Oh yeah, and by the way, join our Discord channel. I'll put the link below.